What is going on with Chelsea? Games, the results we've had since the 22nd of December, the transfer rumours of players that have been linked with coming into the football club, players that have been signed in the summer that are now being linked with moves away in this window, bringing players back that were told they're no longer part of the plans. It's an absolute joke in every sense of the word. And I'm normally positive. I'm normally trying to be positive. But from what we've seen over the past month or so, in all aspects, it's just been an absolute joke. It really has. And this video is about my particular take on that. I've been off ill for a while, couple of weeks. Haven't done a video for a few weeks. There's been plenty of performances, plenty of rumours, plenty of Chelsea stories that I just thought I want to give my little opinion on, whether you care about that or not. And let's start by the games. I mean, Chelsea's performances have been just outrageous. I mean, it all started on the 22nd of December. We drew 0-0 away at Everton. We got beat at home by Fulham, and that followed up by the 30th of December getting beat by Ipswich away. And all those performances were bad. Every single one was bad. Fulham deserved to beat us. Ipswich deserved to beat us. We didn't do enough to beat Everton. Chelsea have been in this situation. We're sort of stuck at the minute, not being able to kill games off. I don't know why, because in the beginning of the season we were doing it. We were putting teams to the sword. We were playing with some sort of a freedom. And I've been trying to rack my brains as to why this has been the situation. And the only thing I can bring it down to is literally just rotating players. Not having a settled back four. Not having sort of a settled attacking three. Chopping and changing. And when it doesn't work, we don't make substitutions quick enough. And we just need to influence games much better from the sideline, and we don't do it enough. And we always sort of wondered, didn't we, in this season, where you've got the Europa Conference League with the B team or the second string that comes out and plays those games or the cup games. And you wondered what would happen when those cup games sort of fizzle out a bit and you've got none left to play for a short period of time. What's going to happen? And what we're hearing is rumours that obviously Nkunku's not going to ask to leave the football club, but he wants to play more games. If Nkunku doesn't go, well, there's rumours that João Felix could go, because to me, the guy looks like he's got the hump. He doesn't look happy at all. His body language, it's like his head's gone. He's checked out. It's just a bit of a nightmare situation going on. You've got the likes of Madueke, Sancho, Neto, out wide, fighting for those positions. One's in and plays for a few weeks and gets out, and another one comes in again. We just need a settled starting 11 for me. The strongest starting 11, and stick with them for the next sort of 3, 4, 5 games, and then get the other guys to work harder to get their way into the team. Because chopping and changing, especially in the defensive line, and I know we've had injuries, I know we've had problems to deal with, but we need to get a settled back four, a settled back five, including the goalkeeper. That's what we need to have, because Jorgensen's in, then he's out. Sanchez is in, then he's out. Dizazi's playing, but he looks like he's now going to go in this window. Cucurella's in, Gusto's in. Gusto's now on the bench. Reece James has come back in. It's just Tosin's there, then he's not. It's just, honestly, it's just a bit of a mess to me. This whole Christmas period and these first couple of weeks into January has been a real mess on the pitch. And Chelsea got to sort it out. And tomorrow, we're going to take on a Wolves team which is rejuvenated Wolves. Now, we smashed them at their place. Rightly so. We deserve to win. Great performance. This game at Stamford Bridge tomorrow is very different. It's a very different, difficult game. And if we think we're just going to turn up and roll them over, we're not. We need to earn the right to win. But they are dangerous. They're a dangerous team. And with the results that have gone our way this particular weekend, we could hopefully get ourselves a victory and push ourselves up a bit further up in the league, maybe into fourth. I need to check what the table's like at the minute. But just following on from those performances and results we spoke about, this year we've had 1-1 with Palace, smashed Morecambe, and then we drew 2-2 with Bournemouth. We sneaked to 2-2 against a very good Bournemouth team. And look what Bournemouth did to Newcastle yesterday. I mean, just some of the results we've had going on today. Man United just got stuffed. Tottenham got beat. Tottenham are now 8 points above the relegation zone. United are, 10 points above the relegation zone? We think we got problems. Look at the state of them. So we just need to calm ourselves a little bit. But that's just my little take on the games that have been played over the course of the Christmas period. And I want to talk about transfers. And I have to start by talking about the sporting directors and the guys that are in control of scouting and just, recommending players or going to sign players, they need shooting is what they need, because it's an absolute joke. Now, we all know that when Todd Bowley and that took over, we were pretty much stockpiling all sorts of talent. The manager ended up with 35 players. He could have put 3 teams out on a weekend. It was that much of a joke, the amount of players that Potter had to deal with. And we sort of got rid of that. We sort of managed to it looked as though we were calming ourselves down. And Maresca sort of, he then trimmed out the squad, gave people their instruction. You're either staying or you're going. Chilwell's still in the wilderness at the minute, waiting to get a move this month, but he's got to bring his wages down. Izazi was signed last season. He's now looking like he's off this particular month. Teams in Italy want him. There's rumours going around that Tosin could even be going this particular month. We got Fofana out injured. We're still looking for someone to partner Levi Colwill as the main partner for the rest of this season. And at the moment, Badiashili's injured. Dizazi's not cutting it. And you've got Tosin, who for some reason has been linked with a move away. We signed him in the summer. He's been linked with a move away. So why is that? Do you blame the sporting directors, technical director, transfers, whatever it is? It's a joke. And the biggest joke of all is news that we've had to put our tail between our legs to go to Trevor Chalobah, who was banished to train with the under-21s or the youth team. He was told he can't go near the changing rooms at the training ground. And because of the situation we find ourselves in, we've had to make a phone call to go, can you come back, please? And he's now walked into that football club. And fair play to him, because he's probably walked in there thinking, you need me. And he's got such bragging rights at the minute, Chalobah. And I don't blame him. I feel for the guy. He's just been mucked about. Chelsea just have made themselves look like an absolute laughing stock when it comes to the transfers, and we still are. Some of the people that are being linked with moves away. I mean, you've got Dewsbury Hall. We signed him in the bloody summer. He's been linked with a move away. Chukwuemeka's been linked with a move away. It's an absolute joke of there's no sort of planning. There's no... all you want is a settled squad and to go 1 in, 1 out. And maybe you sign 2 or 3 in the summer and maybe 1 or 2 in January, if that. Or maybe just even 2 a season, whether it's summer and January combined together, because you have a settled squad. That's what you want to be successful. You don't see Liverpool going out and buying 5 players. You don't see Man City going out and buying 5 players in a single season, unless they got real problems, which is what they got at the minute, let's face it. But Liverpool are the benchmark. They do their transfer business under the radar. There's no qualms. There's no moans about it. It's all methodically planned, along with other clubs in the Premier League. Let's just talk about that. But you don't hear nonsense come out of Liverpool. They sign 1 or 2, and that's it. Done. And that's what we should be at. But at the moment, we're still going, well, does he fit? No, let's sell him on. Let's bring him in. No, he don't fit. Let's sell him. It's an absolute joke is what it is. It's embarrassing. And I hope Trevor Chalobah forces his way in and gets that position next to Levi Colwill, because I think the two of them would be great, the way they can play together. I think they'd be brilliant. But other names that have been linked with a move coming into the football club, we're still looking at a left-back, and there's rumours that we got 5 players on the radar. Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth was impressive yesterday with his good goal against Newcastle. Nuno Mendes, PSG. Bradley Lockwood in Brest. Anthony Robinson, who I like at Fulham, up and down all day long. And Patrick Dorgu from Lecce. The source of this is Simon Phillips on his Talk Chelsea Substack page. Make sure you Google that and get involved with that. So that's a left-back we're looking at. But also we're looking at the Bournemouth 2 centre-backs, Ilya Zabani and also Dean Huyson. And I didn't realise that Huyson is only 19. He's 6'5". He's only 19. And his performances against us and also against Newcastle yesterday are really, really impressive. I mean, Bournemouth are just an impressive outfit. Iraola's done amazing over there. But I like that Huyson, I have to say. He's someone that just... he looks quite calm with his game. You know, he reads the game well, and he's just going to continue to develop and get better and better. I mean, 6'5", the guy's a threat. So we're looking at him apparently, and also the other centre half from Bournemouth. But I'd like Huyson. I think that guy's decent, I have to say. So also we got a situation with a striker we're still looking at, and we're still looking at Liam Delap. And apparently this week again, Simon Phillips on his Talk Chelsea Substack has confirmed that Chelsea have gone in again this week. Chelsea have made their inquiry known to Delap and he's keen to join apparently. And now Ipswich are open to a suggestion from Chelsea. Whether or not that's going to be followed through, we have to wait and see. We've also been linked with Matthias Tell from Bayern Munich, as you saw this past week. And the guy, not necessarily as a striker, but someone in like the Nkunku. If Nkunku goes to Bayern, then Tell will come to Chelsea. It's pretty much a straight swap. Someone that can play out that left-hand side, cutting in, or someone that can push up and play there. But as far as Simon Phillips is talking about, it doesn't believe that he'll be coming as a striker. So keep an eye on that if it happens. But Liam Delap is the one. Liam Delap is the main one that Chelsea are going after. So keep your eye on Delap and what happens this particular weekend. He's about to kick off against Man City. So let's see what happens in that particular game. But I just want to get a video done because it's been a long time since I've done a video. Just since the 22nd of December, that game against Everton, it's just been a bit of a shambles. We can't close games out. We're not taking our chances. We're creating plenty, which is still good. It's great we still are, because that's a positive that we need to look at. Not taking our chances enough. We're getting punished because we're open at the back, because we keep making too many changes. We need a settled team, settled start 11, maybe one change a game. But that back 4 or 5 must stay intact. Decide on your goalkeeper, stick with them. Decide on your back 4, stick with it, and go from there. And as I say, the transfer speculation, players that were signed last season and this particular summer being linked with moves away, it's just an absolute joke. And then the icing of it, as I said, was Chalobah being asked, please can you come back? I know you were banished and treated like shit, but please come back to the football club. Honestly. So thank you guys for letting me rant. I needed to. It's been a while. I've still got a bit of a cough and stuff going on, and it's been awful the past couple of weeks. So thank you for sticking with me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Take care of yourselves, and let me know what you think in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe as well and hit the notification bell, and also smash the like button for me, because it tells YouTube to put it out to more Chelsea fans. Thanks, guys. Take care of yourself. See you soon.